All right, I am back once again with Dark Souls 3. Last stream I defeated Pontiff Sullivan, and I'm ready to proceed. So I think I've done what I need to do in Irithyll, so let's go this way. Back when PvP used to be active, this was a popular place for fights. I say used to be active. You can still play PvP, and in fact, every year there's a return to Lothric event that happens for I think 2 weeks, where a bunch of people all play Dark Souls 3. I'm just saying it's not as active as it used to be, closer to release time. What ring is that? Let's see. Nice. Seems useful. Anything here? Elevator shortcut back to there. Not that a shortcut is really needed. Okay. I keep pressing triangle to interact with stuff, and then I remember this is not Elden Ring. Oh, that's a mimic. Let's see, do I have any undead hunter charms? No. I mean, I could go buy some, but I'll just kill this thing the regular way. Okay, a weapon. Oh, okay, so there's an upper path and a lower path. Oh. Two of you guys? All right, can I separate you? How do I aggro only one of you at a time? That's what I need to know. All right. All right. Guy with the hammers will be easiest to take out first, I think. There. All right. Wow. Oops. Anything down here? All right. Okay, not an illusory wall. I'm trying to see if there's a visual indicator. Like before, it was a change in texture. My nose. Okay. Ah, okay. There's, I guess, not enough space to recognize a change in texture. Oh, no. Double oh, no. All right. Now the challenge is to try to aggro just one of them. Okay. How'd that even hit me? Your mouth was nowhere near me. Ugh. Human dregs. Are they okay? Proves an Aldrich faithful has met their duty. Dregs are the heaviest thing within the human body and will sink to the lowest depths imaginable, where they will become the shackles that bind this world. So the deep is in some ways similar in concept to the abyss, but it's a different manifestation of the same concept. So the deep is not the same as the abyss. But in this case, the deep, it seeks to corrupt humanity so they sink to their lowest. And it reminds me a little bit of the legend of, I shouldn't say a legend, but in Egyptian mythology, you have Anubis who weighs souls on a scale. And if a person's misdeeds are too numerous, they weigh down the scale, and Anubis judges them accordingly. And I'm also reminded of this Sumerian myth in which there's a layer of supposedly a layer of water beneath the surface of the earth, because the earth is like 70% water, or however much it is that we can see, but apparently beneath all. How to say this in a way that differs from what we actually know about the real world in year 2025. I'm not quite as familiar with the Sumerian flood layer myth as I would like to be. So I'll look into that a little bit more, because obviously what we know about the world and how much of it is already covered in water is one thing. So how the Sumerian mythos differs from that, I'm not entirely sure at this moment. All right. Reminds me of the watchdog of the old Lord's boss from Bloodborne. Just with no fire. And of course, I guess it should remind me of Bloodborne, because the deep as a concept is very cosmic horror themed. Although one thing, even if I don't quite remember the details of the Sumerian flood layer myth, I do know of a Sumerian flood myth. It bears similarities to the biblical story of Noah's Ark, but it was also a thing in Sumerian mythology as well. Hello. All right, so Ring of Favor. Okay, so this is like the Ritual Sword Talisman and Ritual Shield Talisman from Elden Ring. Seems useful. In Dark Souls 1, unequipping this causes it to break. Okay, it looks like I don't have to worry about that here in Dark Souls 3. Now, the concept of deep water is quite a prevalent theme in cosmic horror. I mean, have you seen some of the sea creatures and weird fish that live very deep below the surface? Like deep, where they have like light bioluminescence function features. So the bottom depths of the ocean is always sort of because it's so mysterious and vast and unknown even to us in 2025, it's very suitable for cosmic horror themes. Hence why we see weird creatures that look like they're from Bloodborne show up around anything associated with the deep. Hey! Whoa! All right. Yeah, I don't want to deal with this. Nice. Okay, nothing I can do there. I really wish I could sneak in this game. Well, I can't do a backstab, but let's see how close I can get before he turns around. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, I already came from here. Okay, wow. Not cool. All right. It's crazy how it can has such a huge knockback effect. These guys seem to be a good source of large Titanite shards. But I don't really have a need for those anymore. One thing about this game, like that differs from Elden Ring, is this game really does do an effective job at gatekeeping upgrade materials until the point in the game where it thinks you need them. All right, shortcut. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have come down here. It was just a bow. So yeah, I'm sure you recognize this spiral tower. If you play Dark Souls 1, that is. Because this is Anor Londo. Alright, well that's doing this thing. I'll come down here. And this is the Dark Moon Chamber from Dark Souls 1.
Welcome, our gracious Lord.
Now you may ask, okay, why is Anor Londo still around? I will get into that much later.
You please wait.
So remember, the Sable Church is obsessed with death. So you can imagine what kind of wedding ceremony that they would have in mind. That brass armor resembles that of the Firekeeper of Anor Londo from Dark Souls 1. Let's see, is she alive at the moment? I'm trying to look for any motion at all. I can't tell, but okay. So even though we basically just killed Henri, we also, this is going to sound weird, but absorbed her inside of ourselves. Her soul, anyway. What does this do? Oh, okay. I'm not even sure what is considered a male action, female action in this game. Or why they couldn't have just made you able to do that by default. Why you need a special ring for that. Chameleon spell. So the chameleon's, him dropping the chameleon spell implies that he was the one impersonating that statue. Now, what's not clear, and in fact may not be likely, is whether or not Henri was a willing participant in all this. I don't think she was. All right. Wait a minute. I forgot to check. Yeah, there's a bonfire over there. You know what, let me activate this bonfire first. Because things can always go wrong. But yeah, this is the cathedral where you fight Ornstein and Smough. Or Smo, or however you say his name, in Dark Souls 1. I always forget if you're supposed to do clockwise or counterclockwise. And interestingly, whether I can even go down one layer further. Probably not, okay. Okay, I have played Elden Ring before, so... I don't believe I have any prism stones. Nope. But you know what I do have? Let's see. Okay, well that didn't help. Okay, this is gonna make me like over 59,000 soul. Well, whatever. There's not really. Oh, okay. Look, the knife does stick in the floor. All right. Notice that she has a tail, kind of like crossbreed Priscilla from Dark Souls 1.
Name thyself, stranger. I am Yorshka, captain of the Dark Moon Knights. What beckons
Well, why are
thee
you
to
wearing
such
a wedding
place?
dress?
If thou'st come stumbling here in error, I bid thee leave anon. This tower is a prison. Thy presence shall invoke the ire of the tyrant Sullivan,
I already killed him.
though 'twas a rare delight to converse with another. My thanks, strange visitor. May the dark moon watch over thee.
Now, she claims that Gwendolyn is her brother, but officially acknowledged by Gwen are 3 children. Well, technically 2 children because he sort of disowned one of them, Gwendolyn and Guinevere. She is not acknowledged by Gwen, and the fact that she has a tail indicating that she's a crossbreed, possibly with a dragon, is a good indication of why.
Thou think this tower is I bid.
Okay.
May the dark.
Okay, I think this leads back to the Church of Yorshka, which makes sense because her name is Yorshka. Anything here? Okay. Yep. Painting Guardian's curved sword. Okay. Okay, the full Painted Guardian set. Any more items I can get down here? Let's see. Okay, that pretty much covers it. Oh, you know what? I actually haven't leveled up in a bit. I've been carrying around a dangerous amount of souls to be going around without leveling up.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak. Very well, then taken them.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Farewell, may the flame.
Still have a good amount of souls, so let's see. I need about 7,500 more or so. So let's see. Can I sell something? Okay, not really.
Gracious, let this Iona.
All right, now I can buy large Titanite shards from her. Nice. Oh, okay, Lautrec's armor from Dark Souls 1. Does this give me anything? Okay.
Ashen One.
A little uneasy about the coming boss fight with the souls I have. At least you waited until I dealt with your buddy. All right, is someone named Mercurial Anti-Com? Okay. I saw the name communist in the name. I was like, is someone with communist in their name engaging in capitalist endeavors on my stream? But then I saw the anti. But either way, you are blocked. Whatever your ideology, I don't want third world spam clogging up this. Okay. And of course, the blacksmith from Dark Souls 1 again. So much of this game is like references to Dark Souls 1. Yeah, I see them there. What's over here, though? Oh, okay. The rest of this is blocked off for me. All right. I should have equipped something for dark defense. Because I forgot this guy does dark damage. Whoa. Alright, so AoE I have to watch out for. Oh, okay, okay. What? That was a ridiculous amount of damage. Whoa! All right, at some point this has to end. I'm just rushing them. Oh, okay. Fire now. So the Dark Moon Chamber was, you know, Gwendolyn's little hangout in Dark Souls 1, and he's nowhere to be found. And here we have Aldrich, who, in his quest for power, on behalf of the Deep, he ate Gwendolyn. Not because Gwendolyn himself was powerful, although he was, and you can see him using some of Gwendolyn's like arrow attacks, but also because eating one of the gods is an act of corruption. The power is secondary. The corruption was the main motivation here. And I should be able to obtain more levels here. All right, so let me just get back down to a bonfire. Okay, this is interesting here. So we have Gwen. We have Guinevere, his daughter. And presumably, we can assume Gwendolyn may have been here, and then a statue was destroyed. However, there is yet another child of Gwen, other than Yorshka and other than possibly Priscilla, that is going unacknowledged. And we'll get into him later.
Welcome, speak. Very then take. Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
All right, what does Aldrich's soul give me? Life Hunt Scythe. Okay, requires faith. Dark Moon Longbow. Okay. I could actually use this. Let's see. This is tough. Gain souls from selling his soul or pay souls for this? But you know what? This bow benefits mostly from intelligence, so... And I don't have an intelligence build, so... That simplifies the decision for me.
Well, very then take. Farewell, Ashen One.
I ran through this area before, but now that I'm coming from the bonfire from the back, okay. Nice. Wait a minute. Uh, I might have messed up Sirius's quest. Let's see if I can recover. If I did, it's not a big deal because it's not like she's a hugely important character. At least in my view. Okay, it's down here. This is one of those quests that requires you to find an illusory wall, which, to be fair, this up here is a hint of there being an illusory wall.
Ashen is wet. Oh yes, clinging to loft, it must come would star. Ashen one.
I might need to refresh the area. There she is.
Hello, I have sensed, for one. I, too, I hear that cordial, if I can be blessing of... If you should require assistance, use my sign. Blessing of the moon upon...
With the Dark Moon loyalty sign, I should be able to actually join the Yorshka's Covenant. It is kind of unusual for From Software to give a hint so blatant. Okay. Oh, hey Claudia, welcome back. Yeah, I'm hoping I didn't mess up Cirrus's quest. I actually just beat Aldrich, and now I'm trying to make sure I didn't mess up this quest. If I did, it's not the huge deal, but it would be kind of disappointing. All right, let's talk to her back in Firelink Shrine. Yeah, Cirrus at the Sunless Realms. It's not a huge deal if I miss her because she is honestly kind of a minor NPC, but it'll be nice to see if I can do it. But yeah, I've been playing these games a lot in the past week or so. Oh yeah, the DLC are really good, especially. I like how the Ashes of Ariandel DLC tie directly into Ring City, and how there's even something from Ring City they can take back to Ashes of Ariandel for extra dialogue and stuff. I like how DS2 also ties into the DLC as well. It's very interesting. I wish Elden Ring had more of that interaction there. And actually, I just wish Elden Ring had a second DLC anyway.
I finally found you. Just as
No! Alright. Sirius needs to stay back. Yeah, you heal up. Oh, wow, he does a lot of damage. Nice.
Good night, Grandad.
Wait, Granddad? What? Oh, okay, he probably went hollow and she had to put him down. Not the words I was expecting to hear, though. All right, anything drop down there? Yes. Okay. So I started her quest later than I should have, but I guess in this game, it still doesn't break it.
I'm afraid I've involved you. My sincere. At last, my grandfather will rest in peace. But there is one.
And you can die. Why don't you want to stick around?
Take a vow to serve you as a knight.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you're just sticking around.
Oh, I am most grateful. I, Sirius, do hereby serve as your faithful knight, wherever, whenever I am needed. My loyalty shall never waver. Blessing of the moon.
Oh. Anything else?
If I may ever, I bless.
Okay. Nice. Just enough for a level up.
Very well, then take.
Okay.
I shall not make.
I do like DLC. I mean, not DLC. DS3. It's hard to really rank them for me. I will say mechanically is the smoothest of the Dark Souls games. I do like the combat better than the other games, but I'm underwhelmed at the world of Dark Souls 3, if that makes sense. It's like it's too much like it's trying to be Dark Souls 1 fan fiction. So if we had like the world of Dark Souls 2 with the combat of Dark Souls 3, that'd be perfect for me. Well, I should say World of Dark Souls 2 with the super odd stuff corrected, combat of Dark Souls 3, and the charm and humor of Dark Souls 1. All right, let's try this. I have a new gesture now, so let's see. All right.
Thou thinkst to remain? This tower is a prison. Thy presence shall invoke the ire of the tyrant. I bid thee leave.
Oh, okay. I have to actually select it from a menu, not
Thou
just do the
thinkst to.
gesture.
Very well. Captain to this knightless company I remain. I will grant thee purpose.
I just realized something. Her name's Yorshka. Now, obviously, she's meant to resemble Priscilla,
Hear my voice.
but
Thou,
Yorshka reminds me of the name Yorda from Ico. Now, yeah, I guess it's pronounced Eco.
a blade that shall hunt, then I place thee.
Miyazaki did say that he was greatly inspired by Eco and Shadow of the Colossus, and that's what got him into video game development in the first place.
Sweat.
So, you know, finding someone named Yorshka in a prison tower who looks and has a name similar to Yorda from the prison castle in Eco, I'm just making that connection. Oh yeah, he cited the works of Fumito Ueda, who made Eco and the Shadow of the Colossus. Two very different games, by the way, but have a similar feel to them as what inspired him to get into game design in the first place. And there's some inspirations you can see between how Miyazaki designs games and the inspirations that they're both really good games. Oh yeah, it's spelled ICO, pronounced Eco, but yeah, just the 3 letters, ICO. It was for PS2, and then they made a PS3 version remaster as well. So it's really only available on those 2 platforms, PS2 and PS3. But Shadow of the Colossus had a PS4 remake, so if you have a PS4 or PS5, you could play the remaster as well. Okay. I haven't started Irithyll Dungeon yet. Yeah. Eco is more of a... Eco has combat in it, but it's more of a puzzle game. It is basically one long escort mission, but it's basic combat mixed in with puzzling. And then Shadow of the Colossus is a really unique game. In fact, that was actually the very first game I streamed on my channel, was that. And it's basically one long boss rush. It's 16 bosses that that's the only enemies are 16 bosses. And you literally have to climb up the bosses in order to fight them because they're so massive. Whoa. Okay, that took me by surprise. Okay, that took me by surprise too. All right, this place needs to chill. Like, seriously. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Thanks for stopping in, Claudia. Nice talking to you. But yeah, definitely recommend checking out those games if you're able to. This thing just reduced my max health bar. It needs to stop with this. This is not cool. All right, what I need to do is... Actually, I don't need that anymore, so... Where was that torch? I thought I had a torch. Unless that's not considered a weapon. Or maybe I didn't buy the torch after all. Okay. Oh no, it's one of these leeched. I was looking for a torch for this specific reason. Oh, I have an Estus shard. I forgot about that. All right, well, using this is enough of a reason for me to leave.
Ashen one.
Just wasn't it? Mars, my pockets. Forgive me, my lord.
Gray Rat is not there.
Can't find anything. Oh, God. We're just a couple of outcomes. Can't find.
Yeah, I remember it from last time. All right. So key is to not let these guys see me. They can damage my health bar just from line of sight, apparently, so... Okay, and how am I supposed to sneak up on this guy? This is totally not fair. Oh, okay. Oh, whoa, okay. Are you... Huh. What's weird is I couldn't lock on to him. That's why I wasn't sure if he was an enemy or not. Normally, the ability to lock on to something tells you that they're an enemy, and the ability to talk to them tells you that they're not. Usually. All right, I have hey, I need to get this crystal lizard. All right, now I can deal with you. Yeah, I bet you regret it getting my attention. Alright. Hey! Okay, that's the mimic. Okay. Don't see anything. Ah, okay. No, I'm trying to get the lizard, not awaken the giant. Okay, well, I got the lizard at least. And now I'm in trouble, though. Didn't mean to wake you up. I was just trying to get that lizard. Okay, well, that was disappointing. Oh, okay, it just takes me back here. I could probably just jump down there and get the giant owl. Okay, so them spawning here is in response to grabbing the key. All right. That was a little close. Let's let this wear off some. So this is how I get to Archdragon Peak, but I can't get there just yet. All right, so this top floor looks like it. Okay. What's this doing to me? Oh no, I didn't mean to drink. How many of these things are there? This is absurd. All right, line of sight, line of sight. Reminds me of the chained ogre from Sekiro. Anything in here? Was this seriously nothing? Come on out here. All right, not fair. All right, more infusion capability. Not that I'll use them. All right, that's definitely a mimic. And I don't think I have any more of those undead hunter charms. Should have gotten more. But that's fine. Yeah, you thought. Nice.
How great let I. Ashen one.
Welcome. Very then Taphega. Farewell, Ashen One.
Don't remember if I have any more undead bone shards, but not, I mean, SS flask shards, I mean. I'm just gonna buy a bunch of spells. Okay, not quite enough for a level, but
Just wasn't it? Pretty be careful. Back it up.
Promise to stay safe.
nope. Oh. Well, while I'm here, I don't have that many souls anyway, so if I die, it is what it is. Wow, I just got a lot of health back. Oh, you know what? Actually, I need to check something. Okay, I don't have a lot of
Just wasn't it?
Titanite chunks. Oh, okay.
But you're pretty be careful. Nothing.
Okay, okay. This is not the ladder I was intending to go down. But I might as well. Alright! Let me get past! Where's Siegward? Or Siegvard or whatever? Where is it? There. Nice. So yeah, you'll recognize this from Elden Ring with Rykar's fight. And also, in Demon Souls, there's a weapon called Storm Ruler as well. That was also a gimmick fight like this. And yeah, he's the guy from the meme with the giant. You've seen the meme all over before. Of one guy fighting a huge giant like this. And of course, this thing only works during this fight. Oh, I think I actually had to free. I think Siegfried got kidnapped, and I had to free him. If I freed him, he would have helped me in this fight. And Siegfried also uses another storm ruler. Oops. All right, another fight right after this one? Sure. Just let me get my... Yeah, there we go.
Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul.
All right.
Tell him what he must do. Oh.
So, Yorm the Giant actually gave one storm ruler to Siegfried and one he left for the humans as like a safety precaution in case he ever went hollow and needed to be put down. They would have the means to do so. I wish there was a bonfire right here. But you have to run from the Vort bonfire if you die this time. And note, Vort at the Boreal Valley is similarly named to Dancer of the Boreal Valley, and she looks like one of the soldiers you find in Irithyll. They're both Outrider Knights who were transformed in this by Pontiff Sullivan and made to do his bidding. And it's implied that that Vort and the Dancer were in a relationship. All right. Whoa. Oh, okay. Wow, so much damage. And notice how her swords thematically sort of resemble the Pontiff swords. Finally, a bonfire. Time to level up.
Welcome, speak. Very then take. Farewell, Ashen One.
So,
Soothing sunlight. Requires one additional point in faith. Probably won't scale very well. Nowhere near the requirements to meet for Yorm's Great Shield. So yeah, I can't really use these things, so... I could probably get one level out of this.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Back up.
All right.
Well, Mr.
Might have also messed up Grey Rat. I'll check. So if Grey Rat dies, he's supposed to die here. Which means he's probably still stuck in Irithyll here somewhere. That's not looking good. It is Grey Rat. So I guess Siegvard just never rescued him. Probably because the way the quest progression here is going somewhere slightly out of order, the game's invisible order that they don't tell you, calls Siegvard to be imprisoned, so he couldn't be available to rescue Grey Rat, and Patches had already sold us Siegvard's armor, so Patches couldn't have done the rescue either. So I guess he's just dead. Well. All right. Where does that lead? Nope. All right, this time I have to remember not to fall into the hole. And they cleverly disguise it too, so you don't see the hole until you're right up on it because of the stairs. From Software sure just left their poison swamps. Okay. I don't want to fight this thing out in the swamp, but all right. Yeah, you come here. Oh, toxic. Oh no. Okay. So, higher degree of damage than just poison. All right. So this is lot reduced damage if I switch to the blood twin blades, but these guys are vulnerable to bleed. Which is good because these guys are tough. And yeah, reminds me of the finger creepers from Elden Ring. Purging stones used to be valuable in Dark Souls 1, and now in Dark Souls 3, since hollowing is entirely cosmetic, I'm not sure what the purpose of them really is except to look nice. All right, let me just equip my, okay, this, so. Cool. Okay, I see that. All right, what's in here? Please be a very heavy sleeper. Oh. Okay, that takes me back to the beginning area. Mimic. Of course, there's a mimic. And of course, I forgot to get more undead bone charms. I hate when they're pressed up against walls like that. All right, before I proceed. Ooh, okay. Please let me be able to sneak up on this guy. Nope. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. What? Okay. Ah.
Once again, I, Siegfried, take thee.
Nice.
And
He's going to fight Yorm
no,
as like a
I've My
to fulfill a promise made to Yorm to take him down if Yorm went hollow.
fulfill.
But I've already killed Yorm, so he doesn't have to worry about that. Alright. And, okay, I got the jailer's key ring. Alright, I can try to take out that giant now. The rats just keep coming. Oh, okay. Pyromancy. Oh, I think they come endless. They just swarm endlessly. Is there an end to them? Because I would like to be able to check out this without... Okay, that looks like death. This is hopefully a shortcut somewhere. It is. All right, now I need to check out the other route. And I guess I don't need that. All right. Another mimic. All that for arrows? Okay. Okay, I think that leads back to the Irithyll dungeon. Okay, I know where this is. Yeah. They please go a little fat. Whatever. You don't see anything.
Oh, I thought Guten. Accept my apologies. So, this... You're here, but is that... Oh, I...
Alright. And I'm just going to use one of these. So, the person I just rescued is Carla, and unlike Irina, who would be corrupted if I gave her the evil tomes,
Very well, then touch taken.
Carla is happy to take them off my hands.
Farewell, Ashen One. May
Gracious, and almost as if it had lived. Oh, I'm sure. Ashen One.
As I said, no. The only thing that might, although my dark art, that wouldn't. You're a right. Some may have. Be careful, though. If you let it be a secret. Oh, is this a divine tone? What on earth? I wouldn't go near a divine tone. And casters of miracles, so don't. Oh, I know. Fine then. But do I? I'll have no snigger.
So she protests at first, but...
Oh, Quilon. I will. Besides. Oh, and one that resonates with. I may be a heretical fiend.
Interesting. Okay.
You stay safe.
So unlike in Dark Souls 1, you actually have to level up intelligence and faith for pyromancy.
I presume wonderful. With a spout, thy lordship. I, Yuri. Our Lord, when the eight of the gods are no more. Our Lord. When
Oops.
the Be safe.
Nice.
Great letter. Ashen one.
Okay. It teleported me immediately after the boss fight, but I'm glad it still activated that for me. I already have a Storm Ruler. All right. Let's explore here. Oops. Really? I guess they just made these things bigger for Elden Ring. Alright, at least these ones don't reduce your health just by looking at you. Two mimics. I have to be careful on the aggro the other one. All right, think I've gotten everything here. So that should be enough for today. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. And let's see. Next time I'll start with Consume King's Garden near Lothric Castle. See you then.